Why was a private investigator picking through the woods near Casey Anthony's home nearly 1 month before Kaylee's body was found? This afternoon, we are getting a look at the videotape of that private eye in action. Mike DeForest joins us now live from the newsroom. And Mike, this PI was working on behalf of George and Cindy Anthony. Is that right?
That's right, Eric. Dominic Casey says that he was just checking out a routine tip from one of Casey Anthony's friends. But in the video that you're about to see, that was shot by another private investigator and given to Fox News, it appears the Anthony's investigator is doing a very thorough search. Nearly 1 month before Kaylee Anthony was found in the woods near this abandoned house, a private investigator working for the Anthony family slices through a black trash bag in search of something. He later moves into these woods, very close to the spot where a meter reader would discover Kaylee's remains. In fact, Dominic Casey showed us on a map exactly where he was searching.
The fence line comes down to approximately here. There's another fence line comes in here somewhere, so I'd say within this area.
And right here is where Kaylee's body was found, about 15 feet off Suburban Drive. As you can see from this video shot by another PI, Dominic Casey uses a metal probe to poke through leaves and thick brush. So what was the private investigator doing out here in mid-November? Did he have inside knowledge that Kaylee was in these woods?
That is absolutely absurd. That is outrageous. That is a story dreamt up to sensationalize.
Dominic Casey claims he had no information Kaylee was here, and he cannot say for certain whether he even inspected that exact spot where her skeleton was later recovered. The private eye says he was inspired to check out these woods after hearing a tip from one of Casey Anthony's childhood friends, who told detectives Casey would often hang out in these woods and even buried her pets out here. Clearly, the private investigator knew he would not find a living child out in these woods. And yet, just 5 days after this videotape was shot, the private investigator released this photograph of a reported Kaylee sighting at Florida Mall.
There is still credible evidence out there that demonstrates that Kaylee Marie is with us and she is alive.
I just got off the phone with that private investigator. Dominic Casey tells me, quote, 100% always he was looking for Kaylee alive. He says the only time that he conducted an investigation with the possibility that Kaylee might be dead was when he was out in those woods that was videotaped. But again, he says he had no knowledge that she was out there. And in fact, he now tells me he entered the woods beyond the spot where Kaylee was found. So he is now saying on record he was never in that exact spot where Kaylee's remains were later discovered. Reporting live in the newsroom, Mike DeForest, Local 6.
Mike, thank you for that. We did just check. The meter reader who discovered Kaylee's remains is at the airport right now, getting ready to fly to New York City for his appearance on Good Morning America tomorrow morning. Now, we first reported last night, sources tell us here at Local 6, Kronk is being paid a licensing fee as high as $20,000 for a single picture he took in the area of the crime scene. His attorney, David Evans, confirms there is a picture and that the picture has been handed over to law enforcement. Evans would not discuss what that picture is of, and he would not confirm that Kronk is being paid for that appearance tomorrow morning. We'll have much more throughout the day, starting at 4, all new details about Roy Kronk, including info about his job, about a popular tourist spot in Orlando, and the latest on the case against Casey.